Welcome to the Leetist Podcast. Once again, I am here with my friends. Actually, sitting with me, as usual, is the Parker Barnes to my Sid 6.7 Tim over there.
No, sorry. That's
a deep pull.
Okay.
This is a movie called Virtuosity with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe.
Fine film.
Did you ever see that?
Wow. No, it's if I have, it's been a
Probably
very
the
long
first time I ever saw Russell Crowe, where he was trapped in a virtual reality, and he's like an android coming out of a virtual reality world, and I think he's like has the mind of a killer that killed Denzel's son. I can't remember.
Yeah, it makes sense. Go ahead.
And joining us today, taking Ryan's place because Ryan has quit. No, I'm just kidding. He's just not here. And joining us once again is Tim's brother Isaac. Hello, Isaac.
Oh, I'm gonna lose.
Isaac, you get to be the only other person I can think of from that movie, and I don't even know his name. But he's that guy who played like the banker at the beginning of Dark Knight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
he's
I
in
do.
movies and no one knows
You and your
his
friends
name.
are dead. That guy?
Is that him?
The guy that was like the head banker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he wasn't a head banger, was he? He was the bank
head
owner.
banker.
Oh, head banker. Yes, he was the head banker. And I have vague memories of like Blockbuster Video of him being on the cover of a movie called The Prophecy, which I never saw.
Wait,
and
the
I'm pretty
Christopher
sure.
Walken movie, The Prophecy?
No. Yeah.
Was that Christopher
Because
Walken?
that was Christopher Walken.
Definitely Christopher Walken on there. Was not a
Oh,
bald
okay,
guy.
then I'm
That
totally
movie's
wrong. I'm
incredible.
getting him mixed up in my
Well,
memories of
incredible
my
is a
youth.
strong word.
Incredibly fun.
I wonder if that guy's in The Prophecy as well. Probably not.
No, he's not.
Probably just getting the
No,
cover
I
mixed up.
actually watched that about once a
What's his
year.
name?
and no.
Strider is in that movie. He plays Satan.
That's right. Yeah, Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen.
You watch The Prophecy once a year?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty great. Like it's kind of, I don't know if it's a cult classic, but in this guy's brain, it's definitely
I was not
a cult
expecting
classic.
that.
Yeah.
Well, Virtuosity is a cult classic for me.
Well, there we go. Tell you
we
what,
have a cult classic
before
night.
next episode, I'll watch Virtuosity, and you've got to watch The
And I'll play
Prophecy.
Chrono
Just being a
Trigger.
gaming podcast and all.
By the way, we play games here.
Yeah, we did play games here. Isaac was on our episode 3-ish, maybe?
3, yeah.
And you're back again.
I am.
Back in the day when we were
Without
still,
a ceiling fan
and
and with a pop filter.
And now,
So,
we have we're all in person, unlike last time.
Yeah.
Things sound way better. Isaac, you're going to sound much crisper and nicer.
yeah.
What have you been up to since last time we've seen you or heard you?
Oh, goodness. What have I been up to? I think I started my my new job at WB, which is awesome. Super excited about that.
Clap sound effect.
Thank you. And I've played some games. I've really gotten, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I've got.
Okay, we'll get into what we've been playing in a moment.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it'll be good.
That will start off with what we do as usual. Actually, wait a minute. Before we do that,
What?
I have to tell you guys something.
Please.
That you can write into us at TheLeetistPod@gmail.com or at TheLeetist on Twitter to send your own game ideas, trivia questions, debate topics, things like that, little game show ideas that involve video games. Come up with them yourself. Send them on over to us. We'll play them, give you a shout out. That's how it works here. We play games about games because we don't play enough games, so we have to play more here.
Yeah, I'm glad that you remember to say that sort of thing, because
Yeah.
if it was me running the show, I would totally.
That's probably the second or third time I almost forgot. And
I would
almost,
totally
yeah.
forget to
You can
engage
always
the
just
audience.
write in to troll the usual hosts about
true.
how they didn't play the game well. I did that once. So, like it's
Yes,
cool.
that's right. You
did.
dick.
It was sort of a dick move, wasn't it?
Actually, our Family Feud survey that I have out there, I kind of feel like we actually have made it a little bit since we've gotten some troll responses.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
You know?
I didn't really think about the fact that I put in a total of blank answers for them to write anything they want.
Yeah.
Which I guess multiple choice would have kind of been
I'm okay
impossible.
with that.
But whatever.
I have no
Yeah.
problem with that. Yeah.
So I'll get to read some of those when we do the game later.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's going to make for a good episode. When do you think that's going to actually premiere?
It could be in the next 3 weeks, probably. We could do it. Yeah, sure.
Ooh, okay, cool. I
could say
we got some cool guests on the horizon and stuff too. Still, and
absolutely.
and we got a guest here today. We got guests coming up, and it's just excitement. We're still
Actually,
doing things.
I think the Family Feud game is going to be more than one game. I think we're going to be able to do that game quite a few times with all the answers I have. It's going to be a recurring segment
Guess the troll answer.
with all of the data I have.
That's great, man. Because I'm running out.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot. But still, right in.
Do you by chance have a game called
The News Game? The News Game?
You include the laughs? That's
I did it again. All right, so here on The News Game, I don't know, Isaac, you ever listen to NPR?
sometimes.
You ever heard the show? Wait, don't tell me.
Of course I have.
Well, this is how the news game works, basically. I'm going to give you some quick fire questions. They're kind of fill in the blank, and you try to give me the blank.
Yes.
That works. It's that easy. You got 30 seconds? It's about 4 questions. So we basically just have 4 questions and a timer. So
Cool.
that's exactly how this is going to work. So, Isaac, as the guest, would you care to go first?
No.
Okay,
I'll
bad.
go first. Okay.
Kenny, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, Kenny, you can go first.
Yeah.
Big news from Nintendo. Apparently, they're working on bringing a big collection of blank games to the Switch.
Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
Correct. No Man's Sky recently added blanks to their world. Most Isley, eat your heart out.
Frontiers? Or wait, is that what it's called?
No.
That's the name of the expansion.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, that'll work. Lawsuit. What's it? Who cares? Activision Blizzard just announced that Overwatch League players will get to play an early access version of blank next season.
Overwatch 2?
Correct.
Nice.
Womp womp. It seems that the hotly anticipated sequel to Blank has been delayed to February 18th, 2022.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Correctamundo.
Probably the best I've ever done in that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if I count Frontiers, you get 4 out of 4.
Was it Settlements what you're looking for?
NBC Settlements, yeah. That's what I was looking for. But that'll work. I mean, I think it works, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a 3.5 out of 4. So the only way Isaac can beat you is to get 4 out of 4. But anyways, I think that's pretty cool about Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I would like to play some old school games.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the words DS like games, instead of Game Boy, but sure.
Or at least advanced.
Like what?
What
would you want to play?
I'd want to play Link Between Worlds, which I've never played. I'd want to.
He's
play,
talking about DS.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that's what you meant. Like,
No, I was thinking like Game Boy games.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Legend 2.
A Link to the Link's Awakening. I mean,
there's a lot of Game Boy games out there. Well, they're going to do it the same way, basically, that they do with NES and Super Nintendo right now. I don't know if you play on the Switch, but they've got if you subscribe to Nintendo Switch's thing, you get access to games that they've basically ported over to the system, like a big list of games. So on Super Nintendo, you can play Super Punch-Out and Super Metroid and Donkey Kong Country, and that's cool. Donkey Kong Country 2. And,
right now, it's
and
all
Donkey Kong Country 3.
It's all NES and SNES right now.
Diddy Kong.
But and then they also have Nintendo games on there too, which whatever.
They're sticking with older generation stuff still.
But Game Boy, I look back fondly on Game Boy, so even if I'm not looking forward to putting in the long haul in any of these games, it'll at least be fun to go back and kind of see my childhood.
All my Game Boy memories are Link's Awakening, which they already just remade. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, we played a lot of Game Boy games. Here you go. I remember me and Isaac sitting in the back seat of Mom and Dad's car, linking up and playing Tetris together, amongst other games.
And Battle Bull. Battle Bull was a big one.
Oh my God! Did you ever play Battle Bull?
I have no idea what that is.
So let me quickly describe this game. Basically, you are a tiny little vehicle that's running around a map that pushes blocks into other vehicles on the screen.
Oh,
and as you go through the game, you earn money, so you can upgrade your engine. You can buy a missile launcher. You can buy a jump ability. You can buy better speed and recovery.
Almost sounds like Into the Breach.
Yeah, okay.
From what you're describing, like pushing things and upgrading these little cars, and
I can see that. I can see that. It's really fast paced though. It's not like one turn at a time.
Oh, okay.
It's go. That's the big difference. Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, I can think of a ton of games that I would be excited to see them come out with that. And then there's the Overwatch 2 thing. So cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. I won't go into that any further.
Obviously, we're all huge Overwatch fans
I played a bit of Overwatch. I had fun with
I don't know why I haven't gotten into it. I love Team Fortress 2, and it's just another game that's like that. So I have no idea why I've not given Overwatch the time of day. So
you're not like a big shooter fan, though.
I like shooters in situations.
You're not a big PvP guy either, are you?
Like I said, I didn't mind it in Team Fortress 2. Actually, I liked it quite a bit. So it's. I think I don't know. I don't know what it is. If I don't feel stressed in a game to be perfect, I don't mind PvP nearly as much.
I think you probably like it then.
Run around and troll people and stuff like that, and just do that. I'm okay with that. Like that works for me.
There's a lot of teamwork that has to happen in Overwatch. I mean, there's the harder modes, I guess, but if you want to win, there's probably going to be people relying on you to do a few things, depending on what role you're playing, I guess. But some of the characters are way easier to play than the other ones.
Sure.
And I think it's fun. I mean, I always really like playing a tank in that game.
Is there anything like a spy in Overwatch?
A spy. I'm sure Overwatch fans are probably yelling something right now that I'm not thinking of, but
no,
there might be. I don't know.
That was one thing whenever I needed a break. So that was a nice thing about Team Fortress is that Pyro was a fun Team Fortress 2. Pyro is a really fun trolley type character to play because your literal goal was to just get up in people's face and set them on fire, which is just so damn fun.
Yeah.
And with the base weapon of the game, you could like poof people through the air. So you could like the right mouse button would just make them fly through the air, and then you could keep it up as long as you had energy for it, and just shoot them off the side of a cliff. That was really fun.
I almost knew nothing about Team Fortress 2 before this past week. Like I knew the name, and but then I listened to one of my favorite podcasts, Reply All, which is not a video game podcast.
Hey, shout out to Reply All.
They happened to do an episode about because the host Alex loves Team Fortress 2 and like grew up playing it, and he made it a mission to find out why this game is being trolled so hard and there's so many bots in it and making it not fun for him to play. And it's a pretty interesting story, actually.
Well, there's like all kinds of cool modes. I don't even know if these modes are part of the base game or if they're part of Gary's mod. I haven't really explored Gary's mod all that much, but there is a game mode that I've seen Donkey play before that looks absolutely hysterical, where half the players are objects in the arena, and they can move around like the scout in the game, so they can move really fast and double jump and stuff. And the other team is all pyros, which just have like this big, wide sweeping flamethrower type gun. And the objects in the game all match the environment, so you have to find a place to hide basically around the environment and blend in with your surroundings and avoid getting caught by the pyros who are just kind of running around spraying.
Yeah, like listening to him, Alex, talk about it on Reply All made me want to try it because he made it sound so fun. And like it was a really interesting story about how like he goes into like what Valve, it seems like at Valve they kind of just let anyone who works there work on whatever they're interested in working on. Like if in the middle of something you're working on, you feel like going something else, they show you when you get there how to put your desk on wheels and move it over to another department. Like, heard that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, cool. The theory is that just not many people want to work on that game, and that's why like no one is doing anything about the bots, and it just kind of lives out there for the hardcore
Fair
fans.
enough. Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to see it fixed, but then again, it's also been years since I played it.
They're really not fixing it?
They haven't. I mean, it's been a long time.
I
think
haven't
that
played
it's been
it in
kind of
years.
overrun.
It's been a long time since I've tried it out. So.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is kind of get your own team of friends to go on there, and if you have at least 6, you can vote to kick out the bots. And that's the solution he came to at the end. Wow. But, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, last thing was Horizon, the Horizon news that it got pushed back. Does that bog you? It doesn't bother me nowadays as an older gentleman, more experienced in the world, to have a game pushed back, because that tells me that it's not ready yet. I want a ready game, so it doesn't really bug me.
I kind of assumed it would happen, but now it seems like, PlayStation doesn't have anything big for the rest of the year. Deathloop, I guess.
Yeah. PlayStation's in a rough spot, man. They're losing their appeal. I see it on the interwebs all the time.
Though Deathloop has, what I've heard from the early previews of it is like a lot better than I was even expecting. Yeah. So I'm pretty psyched for it. But,
okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
PlayStation better watch out. They're going to have a bunch of P90X take over. I mean, okay, so a game gets delayed. Like, are people really going to just stop playing?
No.
Yeah, they'll figure.
No, they can't even start it because they can't fucking buy one.
So maybe the question is like, what will people keep playing because there's not going to be
Game Pass
a game? Well, yeah.
Game, and
there's a million things to
Halo's coming out. Well, on PlayStation, you mean? But actually, I think PlayStation just announced this month's free games, and Hitman 3 was one of them, which is a pretty damn good deal.
Have you played Hitman? Any of the Hitman games before?
I did. When Hitman 3 came out, I played all of them in one package, which is cool because you can fire up Hitman 3 and just pay for the other 2 games to be incorporated into it.
I was surprised how goofy Hitman turned out to be. It's a very goofy game. Like, if you're in the mood to just do some stupid trolley shit, play Hitman. Like some of the missions are it's you in a house and don't get caught. You know what I mean? Or you in a situation don't get caught. But a lot of the missions are you're in a crowd and manipulate your environment around you to solve your problem.
There's lots of goofy ways to kill people.
And a lot of missions in like optional mission objectives that are goofy. You know what I mean? So it's actually kind of a silly, fun time. So,
I enjoy it.
Check it out sometime.
Like completionists in that game, well, like each mission offers you like a plethora of different things that you need to do in order to like play the levels over and over and over again in order to get all the things.
Yeah, but what I love about that game is you can save at a spot, get like right before you kill somebody, kill them in a certain way, like poison their wine, and then reload that save right from that point and get the achievement and the progress for doing it the different way.
Yeah.
So you don't have to replay the entire thing over again.
Fair.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, if I'd played them long enough, or I probably would have figured that out eventually. But that's pretty neat. That's a good idea.
That way you can see all the cool different like executions and not have to like replay hours and hours and hours and hours. But there is hours and hours of content with all 3 games into one. It's pretty damn huge.
Yeah,
and it's fun. But I am very psyched for Horizon though. But I'm just kind of tempering that until it gets even closer now. But I'm not. Yeah, I kind of assumed that was very possible. But
Is what it is. Yeah. I'm not bugged. Eyes, are you bugged?
About Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played Horizon Zero Dawn for 5 whole hours, and I just found it, I don't know, it was actually, okay, you know what? I found it too hard. I did not enjoy the fact that I kept dying over and over again, and I couldn't just like run in and kill shit.
Yeah.
I found that kind of obnoxious, which is no criticism of anybody who enjoys being more strategic in their games, but I am kind of like a jump in and slaughter things kind of person these days. And so I just didn't enjoy it so much when I played Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, those are definitely games that require a little bit of patience, and sometimes just battle requires patience. I can remember watching this YouTube video more recently of somebody who was playing it on expert or very hard or whatever the hardest difficulty is on, killing one of the biggest dinos in the original game, and it's literally like a 15-minute video.
I always feel
of
like
them
I'm
slowly
just like,
whittling down.
I guess I always feel like I'm just sitting there waiting for the game to bug out and the AI to do something stupid so that I can jump in and like take care of it. And yeah, exactly. I always feel like I'm waiting to exploit like some mistake by the game logic. And I think that annoys me. Like, I don't find that enjoyable. I like PvP games a lot more precisely because I think that like whoever
People
did
make
that
stupid mistakes all the
they
time.
either like, it was either like a stupid mistake or they meant to do it.
Yeah.
And it's, which just gets to me playing chess earlier, but anyway, but I think that's why I like PvP games, because I really feel like if I win, it's because I was successful and the other person was shitty.
Fair.
I think the fun of a game like Horizon is the progressing to the point where you can start running in and fucking things up without, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't mind the road to get there. It's like kind of feels like a sense of accomplishment, you know what I mean? Even
I felt like if the story felt a little bit more dynamic, and we've talked about this before, so I will nearly go into it. But if they did a little bit different with the non-combat-y stuff in the game, it would be perfect for me.
Yeah, that was the only problem. I loved the combat in that game. My only problem with it was really the end. I was hooked to the story, like unlike most games, honestly. And I just thought the payoff was going to be something a lot more unique or exciting. And it just was kind of an anticlimactic. I don't know.
I've got more news.
Yeah.
Eyes, do you want to be trivia'd?
I would like to be trivia now. I'm ready.
Well, then I'm going to trivia. You ready?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
As beautiful as they were on consoles, an apparent leak has indicated that all 5 games from the action-adventure series Blank is coming to PC.
Contra.
No, Uncharted. Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous is coming in hot, showcasing that players will be able to mix and match from over 25 base Blanks.
Classes?
Correct. A fairly popular Skyrim mod was removed from the Nexus because it made Skyrim blank on purpose.
Pornographic?
Unplayable.
Oh.
China set up new restrictions to allow people under the age of 18 only blank hours of online gaming per week.
3 on the weekends from 8 to 9.
I saw that.
Yeah. So I got 2. Kenny got 3.5. Congratulations, Kenny. You won the news game.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Amazing.
I'm really proud of you. I thought it was really awesome. Uncharted is coming to PC.
I didn't know that was confirmed. I heard the rumors. I didn't. Yeah, that just happened.
Oh, well, I guess I did say it's a apparent leak, so it might not actually happen.
It's a leak.
But sure
I
as hell
believe it,
should
though.
happen.
It seems like they're doing that with most of the Sony games now.
They already looked amazing on the consoles when they came out, so I would love to see them all on that sexist PC screen.
As long as they release the upgrades for the PS5, if they did that, I wouldn't even need to buy it on PC.
That's true.
Once I get to 60 frames, like they did for Horizon.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
And Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
And things like that.
Yeah.
I don't have a reason to rebuy them on PC like I've done in the past.
You make me want to explore the idea of 60 FPS, but I feel like I'm also going to ruin a small part of the things that I naively enjoy about games.
But you have the power to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that people really like the difference between 30 and 60 FPS is really that big a deal.
Oh, it is. Here's the thing. It's a thing your eyes adjust to. So when you're
Well, I
used
agree
to
with
when you're used to playing both, you know what I mean? You're not seeing much of a difference probably. When you play nothing but 60 for a while and then you go back to a 30 game, it looks like a slideshow. I mean, you can almost see like trust me.
Maybe.
I didn't realize
maybe it's something similar to what you and Fallon were complaining about on the TV earlier when I had the noise adjustment stuff on
the difference between that. All right. So Tim's talking about when you watch like older shows and movies, especially, and you have this sort of like image interpolation on your TV, like your HDTV.
You commented on this too.
Oh, I hate that.
It's kind of like soap opera effect
Yeah,
or something like
I
that.
hate it.
Yeah, and so what they're doing there is they're sort of upsampling it to turn it into like a smoother action or whatever. And I think that's a little bit different than games.
I think it's
I'd
way
be willing to
different,
grant that because great games are actually like the engine's actually drawing the image twice as fast, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess it mostly comes from my bias from working in games where I'm like, I don't think most people care.
I think most gamers, like out of all PC console, most people,
Sure.
you think, you might be right. I don't know. I mean, I think if you were to say,
I don't fucking know. I've never cared. So
I'm trying to think of like I can't even think of a game where I've like played it up both on PC. Well, no, okay. So I played Doom on PC, Doom 2016, on PC and Xbox, and I preferred it on Xbox. Why?
I think
because
Doom
it's on a bigger TV, and I could like play it with the other people in the room and hang out with them, and I don't really care whether or not it's 30 or 60.
I think it was 60 on both, though.
Was it? Okay.
I think that's an example where it's 60 on both. Yeah. But
well, then never mind. We'll just cut that part out.
I could be wrong. Which Xbox One? Or
Xbox One.
Xbox? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
I have no idea.
It probably wasn't. It was probably 30 if it was just I don't know. I don't know. But here's the thing. When you're like ignorant to it, which I'm not saying as a bad word because I used to be as well, like I didn't care.
Yeah.
And then when I played 60 a while, I cared.
Yeah,
sure. You know what I mean? It's just like when you're.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Like that's exactly what I'm worried about. Like maybe I'm in blissful ignorance right now because I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
And so it would never bother me unless I actually made a conscious effort to try to see the difference.
Right now, there are people that are saying to me that 120 is so much better than 60, and I'm saying to them, I don't see the difference.
Okay.
Which I don't right now.
Okay.
If I played everything in 120, it might change again. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, movies are like 24 frames per second, right? Like, does it really make a difference when it's
games
48 frames per second? I mean, can you tell?
I don't know. I think movies is different. I mean,
could you tell if you could tell?
Whoa.
I know, right? I went right into your brains on that one.
I promise I can tell in games because I'm tweaking those settings all the time in PC, trying to fix it if it's not.
I wish I had
60.
a nice enough PC to try and tweak it so that I could.
I'm sad that Ryan is not here to discuss Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous because...
Did he play it?
Well, no, but Ryan is self-proclaimed D&D nerd like I am, and me and him both have talked about like the glory days of D&D 3.5, the days of like big time multi-classing and prestige classing, and this is what's coming up in this Pathfinder game. And I'm sure he would be
flawless segue.
Yeah.
If you can find it, I'll cut out the silence.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, guess what I played last night?
Flawless segue.
The new Pathfinder game.
Get the fuck out of here.
I did. I downloaded it and started it. Because that is a day one purchase for me because I love those games.
Yeah.
You know,
this is isometric too,
I played over 100 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 early access.
Early access. That only goes to level 5.
Which is just Act 1.
No joke. This dude put 100 hours in.
Yeah. So I spent like 2 hours on the character creator. I swear to God.
Of course you did.
So I barely scratched the surface of the game, but I'm psyched to play more of it. I played a little bit and it's fun as hell and deep as a mother. There's so much going on in that game for stats and feats and abilities and spells and God, it's nuts. Yeah,
I would try it and I want to test how I would react to that kind of thing. Not knowing the system.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. Would I feel overwhelmed? Did you end up Googling a lot?
Yes.
Did you? Okay.
Because there's so many subclasses for even each class.
Yeah.
I
just pick subclasses right away.
Yep.
Wow.
I didn't want to be gimping myself from the start. So I was like,
well, I was thinking how D&D works right now, where you finally pick your subclass at like level 3. You know what I mean? It gives you a chance to kind of play your character a little bit.
No, it seems like in Pathfinder, there's a subclass you pick right at the start with your class. There's another subclass you pick later, like a mythic path, and then there's a
prestige one.
There's a mythic path thing and a prestige path. So there's a bunch of shit. I don't even understand how it all works yet. But I picked a Blood Rager. Which I think is a new class.
It sounds like it. Yeah. For the briefly I looked at the different classes, and Blood Rager seemed like it was
like a barbarian
thing, but it's different slightly.
Yeah, it gets this rage power from its blood, like dragon blood or something. And the subclass I picked was Blood Rider, so I can do mounted combat, which is a new thing for this game. So I wanted the new class, the new mount stuff. So I'll report back when I played more, but I barely scratched the surface.
Like and how much is it?
$50.
$50. Yep. Okay. Not the worst.
It's a gigantic mother of a game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I might give it a shot because that sort of thing, I mean, it's got that old school appeal to me. You know what I mean? Like that's how it was back in nowadays in Dungeons and Dragons. You pick your class, you get your subclass, and you go from there. You know
Let me tell you what
I
think you'd like about this one in particular.
Go on.
One, you can change it from either turn-based to real-time.
Like that?
Okay, so
like Dragon Age?
I like playing in turn-based a lot, especially when there's difficult things.
Like when the shit hits the fan, you really need to strategize.
That's too easy and you're just going to stroll right through. You know you can hit turn-based off. And
Sure.
Second, the difficulty options you can tweak are insane. You can play the game exactly. If there's some mechanic that annoys you, there's a good chance there's a way you can turn it off or make it less annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me an example.
Well, now I'm thinking of Kingmaker, the last game, because I haven't spent too much time in this new one.
Yeah.
But I think there's stuff like, and I'm getting Celasta mixed up with this. Anyway, there's enemy, like how much crit damage you're taking from enemies, how many enemies are in a party.
Okay.
I think stuff like, I might be mixing up Celasta, but like picking locks if you want to not be locked out of a chest the entire, like after you fuck up, something like that. If you think of something, there might be, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot. It's a big list of difficulty options and customization. Accessibility. Yeah, there's a map.
Oh, awesome. Ryan, you'll be happy to hear that there's a map, buddy. We miss you. But Ryan and I were both lamenting the idea of prestige classes not existing anymore, because prestige classes were these things that you basically qualified for as you played the game. So depending on the path you went on, and the things you ended up doing in the game, you might just happen to qualify for this. And I could see that translating to a game really well. So not only do you have like the 25 base classes and their subclasses, their 8 to 10 subclasses to choose from, you could also qualify for further prestige classes to move into. So as you level up, you get to like have this big range of different options that make your character into a very different, unique thing.
I find that stuff so overwhelming.
It's very
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Like
this game is like the king of overwhelming things, I think, as far as games go. Like I'm sure there's more complicated stuff, but for me, I don't get into games like this that's that deep in mechanics. But I just like those types of games so much at this point. Celasta, Baldur's Gate, this one.
I mean, it's all about what you dive into. You know what I mean? Like World of Warcraft, for example, is like a dive. You know what I mean? Like you have to be willing to give yourself a chance to get into the same, get deep into the same exact thing. Oh, totally. Kenny's just able to do this at an extreme rate to go from one complicated fucking game to another one. It's very impressive.
Well, if you want like a baby version of this type of game, like if you're listening to this, have never played one, play Dungeon of Nihilbuke on PC.
That's right.
Because that is a really fun game, and it's a very simplified version of this type of game. And it's actually really funny. The comedy's great. There's a famous actress in it that comedian.
I meant to put that one on the list of games that I might play that I actually might play.
Yeah. There you go.
There's two lists.
So I'll go on and say, I mean, that's the only new game I've been playing. I've dipped back into Darkest Dungeon, which I love doing from time to time. It's one of my comfort food games.
Yeah.
I love Darkest Dungeon. I can't wait for the sequel. More Destiny. I got back into Code Vein, which is a game that I was probably more than 3/4 of the way done with.
Yeah.
And I've jumped back in and didn't restart it. Just jumped back in instead relearned to pick up where I left off.
That's good.
Because after I saw the kind of Elden Ring previews that came out, which I should have mentioned in the news, that some people saw like a little bit of a deeper dive in Elden Ring and are saying it's like Breath of the Wild meets Dark Souls.
Which sounds pretty sexy.
I have a giant boner now. So that got me in the mood for Souls once again, and I was like, well, I never beat Code Vein, so So that's kind of what I've been playing.
Okay. All right. I mean, by the end of this, you're actually going to convince me that I want to play Elden Ring. So that's going to be pretty impressive.
Oh,
when
I
that
can't
comes
wait.
out.
Yeah. And it's sooner than Horizon. Jeez.
I know you're
January.
doing your game review, the games you've been playing thing. There was one other article that I definitely wanted to bring up just because I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
The Skyrim mod that makes Skyrim unplayable.
What does that mean, unplayable?
So the point was, it was for people that are addicted to playing Skyrim. You download this mod, and any button on your computer that starts the application won't let you do it. It was a self-restriction mod to keep you from playing Skyrim.
That is amazing.
There's a reason this fucking game has been going on for 10, 11 years now. And it's because people get really sucked into it. And so this mod specifically was to give people a chance to stop playing it, just by like restricting their ability to play it.
That's insane.
Like putting one other barrier to playing it. Yeah.
Oh.
And so, Nexus Mod was just like, no, we don't want that anymore. We want people to actually play this game, so they download more.
Is that
download more of our mods.
Do you think that if Bethesda were still part of and ZeniMax were still like independent companies, that they would still do that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Like that's a great question. That's why I asked.
I'm glad I posed it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that.
Fair enough.
I mean, I would try to. I would guess in the current media environment, especially to bring up the other topic, like China banning players from minors from playing for more than 3 hours a week. That seems like the kind of thing that would sort of fit right into that point of view. Is like, okay, well, like if you want to. I think if you want to use it as a commitment device to keep yourself from playing a game, like that's a totally reasonable thing to do.
Sure.
I used to be really into Call of Duty like a lot more than I am now. And I used to like get so pissed off at it. And I wish I had something that sort of said, hey dude, you just yelled at the PC.
Yeah.
You should probably go. Why don't you go do something else? Just go have a glass of milk or something.
Awesome.
Just go relax.
That's pretty funny.
Oh man. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that because I thought that was super interesting.
That is interesting.
I neglected to say one thing about my playing.
Oh, please, yeah.
I totally forgot my Quest 2 arrived this week. Yeah.
That's very exciting.
It's not my first foray into VR, as I already had an Oculus,
yeah.
but it's been sitting in the closet for 2 years because I got sick of dealing with the wires.
The Quest 2 is just it's a totally new
really
experience.
good.
Like
So-
I brought mine too.
I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber again.
Yeah.
I've been playing Half-Life Alyx, which is the most probably amazing VR game I've ever played.
Yeah?
It's insane. It's good.
It is really good.
okay, I should play the fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. You need to play it. I think that's all I've played in VR, but I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
More
I'm excited.
incoming.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for you because I know how fucking awesome that system is. By the way, get that. It's fun.
Yeah. And I got all my custom songs back in Beat Saber and figured out how to do it wirelessly. And
You know, the funniest thing about this
cool.
is that like I could say this about any fucking VR system. I could say get the Rift, get the HTC Vive, get the Steam VR, whatever. The whole point of getting the Quest, what makes the Quest so fun, has nothing to do with the games. It has to do with where you can play the games.
Yeah, you can just do it wherever you want.
Yeah, it's so freaking cool. It's so liberating as like a VR experience.
Yeah.
It's great.
well, for anybody who's getting a Quest 2 also and already has a PC possibly, like I thought that I was only going to be able to play PC games if I had it hardwired. Like and utilize my GPU.
Yes, please tell me more that I did not research that you definitely did.
True. So, and when I fired it up and it asked me to buy Beat Saber, I was like, I already own Beat Saber on my account. And then I realized Oculus games are separate from Quest games, and I was like, well, now I'm totally screwed. But then I researched this a bit more. You can connect your computer without the wire.
Yeah.
Basically, you go into experimental features on the Quest 2. You flip on AirLink. It finds your computer on the same Wi-Fi network, and you're streaming your PC games right to it wirelessly.
Did you know about this? Have you heard about this?
All the games that I have on Oculus proper, I had no problem porting over to my Oculus
Beat Saber
headset. Yeah.
What the hell? Why was it asking me to buy it again then?
What?
Because they don't like you. No.
I couldn't find mine. Yeah,
I
I had to repurchase, or if I were to play Beat Saber again, I'd have to repurchase it.
No, wait. You know what? Actually, I'm lying. I don't know that for sure.
I knew it!
I bought it on Steam originally.
Have you been able to play Half-Life Alyx wirelessly?
I haven't tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Right on here.
I bought Beat Saber on Steam, and then when I got my Oculus 2, Rift 2, I switched over to I bought it.
Makes a difference.
This is a fucking good game, so I was like, I'll buy it.
But you can play Steam VR right through your Quest 2.
Well, that's important to me too, because I wouldn't want to buy Beat Saber on my headset, specifically because I would only have to be able, exactly. I wouldn't be able to get the custom songs and custom.
Really?
Yeah. You can only buy the packs that come with it.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah. So doing this over Airlink sounds perfect because you can still utilize the mod community to play cool custom songs.
You're dependent on your Wi-Fi connection for how good the quality is. I haven't had that many problems with it, but it's lagged a few times, but I mean, it's still playable.
Okay. Yep.
And I can play my Uptown Funk custom song and my, what are the other one? What's that one you really liked?
One was Cartman, Kyle's mom was a big fat bitch was a really good one. I really liked, there's this remix of Eiffel 65's I'm Blue.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool and really fun to play.
Take On Me by Aha was really good too. Yeah.
Okay.
The Psy songs, I'm Your Daddy.
That
and,
one is really
Gangnam
good.
Style are both really good.
Gangnam Style is really good.
But yeah, as a drummer myself, playing those games and like kind of realizing some of those map songs are way better than others, I kind of want to do it, try it myself. You have done that, haven't you?
Yeah. I've done that. So it's actually it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it's like because you have to find first of all, you have to find a song.
Well, now you're making me not want to do it.
So it
says the guy that edits all our podcasts and creates new music.
Well,
for
that's
each
why I don't have
episode.
time.
Yeah. Now it really works for the reason they do it for electronic games or electronic music is because it's very consistent tempo. And so if you go and like try to load up just your random metal song or whatever like that, you don't realize it as a listener, but of course they switch up tempos quite a bit. They fluctuate around a particular beats per minute, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're trying to build a map around that, like that's a fucking pain in the ass because you like one section of the song would be 145 beats per minute, and then like 2 seconds later it could be 150.
So you can't just have the song play and do movements and have it pick those movements
Well,
up?
that would be brilliant, but I think that would take a lot of extra work to like. I mean, that would be.
This is drummers
actually,
talking
that
right
would be
now.
really cool, right? Just the idea that you could. Well, it's not even drummer talk. It's like,
I guess it wouldn't
if
know
you could
exactly
just
where you're
dance with like I mean, for those of you who played Beat Saber, if you could dance with your sabers, and the shit would just sort of appear as though you had correctly hit it.
Sure.
That would be super neat if it could like detect that, but unfortunately, that's not how it works. The way
So is there
the way
really
you make these things is that you actually sit down and like literally point and click blocks onto a map and tell it when to show the block.
Is there really no like with this creation toolkits? Is there really nothing that can algorithmically detect like the beat of the song and throw like a box in there at the beat to make this process easier?
I mean, it's not that they couldn't do that. It's just that
hasn't been
I
done.
know there is stuff that does that, but it's very expensive software.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
That I believe. That I've got
like,
a problem
to try and like auto detect, especially like I try to do this for System of a Down because I'm a big System of a Down fan.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do for the Sweet Pea. Is that one of the original original album, original
Track one,
first songs? Yeah. And I was like, that would be so much fun to play on Beat Saber. But it turns out when you stick it like into the Beat Saber map maker, it's like all over the place. The tempo is all over the place. And it's just not a consistent whatever
in
it
fairness,
is.
that was a very experimental album.
Well, I mean, it's not Rush.
Yeah, because some of those songs I'm playing that I can tell aren't made quite as well as the other ones. I'm like, man, I could do this so much better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some really awful ones, but like the Aha one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth exploring. You know,
Yeah, I might explore
check
it.
it out and see.
I mean,
if
how am I
it-
going to play 100 hours of Pathfinder and do that? But
I'm sure you're going to find a way. It's going to be amazing.
what have you been playing, Tim?
I've been playing Psychonauts too.
Nice.
Yeah.
How is it?
I like it. Okay. I do like it very much. It's got the same kind of passion that was definitely there in the first one, only just with like upgraded graphics. The writing is stellar. The storyline is really creative. There's some really freaky, fun stuff in that game. I'll tell you that my current gripe with it is that I'm stuck.
Oh, yeah?
I'm stuck in an area of this game, and I have never been stuck in Psychonauts before. There's something I'm supposed to do right now. I don't know what it is. For listeners out there, you can. This is going to be a dead giveaway how much I've actually been playing. It's probably only 4 hours, but to me, it feels like it's been like 20. Is you're on this dice that they're on this 6-sided die that is one room you're locked out of, and then you can enter all the other 5 faces of it. It's like an anti-gravity thing where you can walk around you can open up and go inside.
Sure.
And something is supposed to unlock and progress the storyline of those 5 rooms that you go into. Haven't found it yet. I booted it up once, looked around for about 20 minutes, didn't find anything. Booted up again, looked around for another 15 to 20 minutes, didn't find anything. And that was 3 days ago. So I'm waiting for my next, willingness to jump in and look, or maybe I'll just go ahead and take a coward's way out and Google it. Yeah, I generally don't like Googling stuff when it comes to games.
Well, if it's been hours, I don't mind.
Yeah, I think I might actually, unfortunately, be at that point. There's probably something obvious that I'm just missing.
Yeah.
I'm like missing some cue in the game, but I just haven't found it yet. But for what it's worth, the rest of the game has been really fun. And guys, if you have not gotten a chance to play Psychonauts yet, or Psychonauts 2, I recommend them. They're really, really fun. Like they're a bit old school platformer. In fact, the new game still has some old school elements to it that kind of make you go, you could have changed this and it would have been okay. But they weren't so bad originally that you're like begrudging the game for having done that, Okay. So, but the story and the writing are just so good. The characters are just so damn lovable, and the environments that you go into.
So what's the premise of the game?
So you are, in this one, you are an intern at a spy agency, but this agency literally specifically specializes in going into people's brains and finding out secrets or, changing minds or discovering motivations and stuff. So you travel through these environments that are people's minds. So whatever they're focused on and whatever they care about are the things that you experience. So the first part of the game, you are trying to unlock a secret inside this psychotic dentist's brain. And so all the environments are very teethy and very fucking weird. So they even warn you at the beginning of the game, by the way, if weird ass orthodontic stuff freaks you out, don't play this game because you're going to get freaked out. And like when I started this game, oh fuck, I totally understand why they put that warning up on this game, because it's crazy.
Is it safe?
Oh man. But like the same kind of like cool stuff exists where, and there's just this one part of this game that I wanted to describe is basically one of the new powers in this game is that you can connect ideas to other ideas. So it's a little Inception-y in a way. You can connect ideas to other ideas. So when you go into this one person's mind, you are they've got this connection between the idea of risk and death. And it prevents you from moving ahead in the story. So you've got to change their mind about what they associate risk with. Okay. And so you end up linking risk and wealth instead. And in doing so, you remove the fear of death from taking risks and instead encourage the risk of being risky in order to gain wealth. And you make that character obsessed with gambling. So, like it's this whole weird thing that this game does.
Crazy.
And then now you've got to deal with this person's mind now that they're obsessed with gambling and how it's changed the environment around them. It's really, really
cool.
cool.
That's the kind of the same premise as Persona, or at least Persona 5, the only one I played, is that you're getting ready to go on a mission, which is going inside the world of this guy's brain, and it's formed by his what he his world, his own world in his mind.
Yeah,
kind of like The Cell. The movie.
I love The Cell. Oh my god, that's one of those movies that I feel like was underrated.
Yeah,
I love that movie. So weird, and that's what a lot of Psychonauts has. But it's a little bit lighter. But it's still deep. It's still very like
Mariah Carey.
No, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez. That's
Vince
what
Vaughn.
it was. Yeah,
Vince
Vince
Vaughn.
yeah.
And Vincent D'Onofrio.
Here's a good one. Yeah, that's right. Vincent D'Onofrio. Isaac, have you been playing any games recently?
Or in the last 3 months since we saw you?
Yeah. So I was just thinking that I'm really lucky because I have 3 months of like lag time to draw on here. So, obviously Kenny and I played Back for Blood, the new the beta,
Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, and extend. It was a lot of fun. We played it together. I think it only had like the first few levels or something.
I'm sure it was
like that.
the
We
first
kind of ended
batch.
abruptly, and we were sort of like, oh, well, I guess that's the end of it.
Well, it was an early beta or whatever. But
Yeah.
I like it.
It was really good. And I mean, I'm not a huge Left 4 Dead fan, but it kept my attention and it was fun to play with you. So
Yeah, I'll play it when the
that.
real game comes out for
heck
sure.
yeah. I played Splitgate on the recommendation of members of this podcast,
Hey.
which I enjoyed a great deal.
Hey. We're
So
influential.
it is in fact, it is in fact a mix between Halo and Portal, and actually, it's one of those games where I feel like it has an enormous amount of potential.
That's what they said about me back in high school.
But it feels like most people don't know how to take advantage of the mechanics that it puts in front of you. It's really hard to manage the portals and your gunplay at the exact same time and sort of think about, okay, so am I at close range with a shotgun or am I in long range with a sniper? I think with like snipers in particular, it's super easy to sort of sit way back and, put portals way up top and like make yourself practically invulnerable and just start picking people off, at least at the MMR that I play at. But anyway.
So you're not saying it's the game that has potential that's not filled; it's the players.
Definitely that. But I think that I also feel like it could use some level design.
The AI in the game is really weak.
They really need to rethink the level design a little bit. It's just to me, it was a little either too complicated or too hard to figure out where the hell to put my portals so that I could actually play the game. Anyway, that's that. Yeah. I played some mobile games. On the way here, I played Alto's Odyssey.
What's that?
Alto's Odyssey is part of a franchise of mobile games that began with Alto's Adventure. It's an infinite runner where you're sort of skiing down a hill and you're just
Does Bigfoot chase you?
Ski free.
No.
Okay.
But elders chase you at one point because you pass their houses and they get mad that you pass their houses and they chase you.
Okay.
But anyway, so it's like a snowboarding game. But it's an infinite runner and you do tricks and stuff like that and level up. And it's just a great way to spend an airline flight.
Okay.
Similarly, another one that I've been playing recently is called The Human Resources Machine, which is
this the programming game?
This is.
I love that game.
This game is really different. It's so if you're a programmer, if you're not a programmer, like, okay, so if you're a programmer, you understand that you write a program, right? And then you compile that program and then it turns into machine instructions, which are very, very simplistic instructions that a processor uses to make decisions. Human Resources Machine is a game that teaches you how to do this sort of machine language programming. You get these very, very simple problems, but you only get very, very simplistic tools to solve the problems. And so you're an employee of this like corporation, and your job is to basically perform algorithms and like figure out these algorithms using these very simple operations that you have available with like add or subtract. Or,
like it seems complicated, but it gets just more complicated with each level.
Yeah.
But the first level will be like, okay, program this.
Like add these two numbers and put them on the output.
Yeah.
But then the next one could be like multiply these two numbers, but you don't have the ability to multiply.
Right.
So you have to like figure out how to.
This
how
is a
to
mobile
do
game as well?
multiplication. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mobile
Oh,
game.
okay.
Yeah. So you have to figure out how to do multiplication, but without having like an X.
Yeah.
It
To
doesn't
do your
really like teach
multiplication.
you how to program like a language or anything like that, but it teaches you in the process of, besides just being fun, it teaches you the fundamentals of programming and how to think like a programmer.
Yeah.
And it's really neat.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of, it's probably, I know it's a lot different.
Persona
but-
5.
No, Baba is you.
A bit. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that, like that kind of logic that you have to think about. You know what I mean? Like
That's cool.
To think of it on a level that's outside of how humans consider things.
You know about that
what I mean?
game? Baba is you.
Yeah. I played that one. I played maybe 5 or 6 levels, and I got stuck on one, and I was just like, oh, this is so incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I've actually never played it.
It
but
made
I've
me feel
watched it.
super dumb. Like, I was like, oh my God, this game is probably if you're
Oh, you only go through
super
5? I got
smart-
through like 30 or 35 levels
Well,
of that, so.
you're pretty smart.
I am pretty smart.
The last one I've been playing is Valheim.
Really?
For all of like 15 minutes, I logged into
I
our
did see
server.
that you had logged in.
Yeah, I logged
I
into our
downloaded it
server.
because I was like, did the expansion come
I
out? So
know,
it's installed on my computer, but then I
yeah.
saw that it's not installed. That's not.
I've actually
Yeah.
never
Did it yet?
uninstalled Valheim. It's been installed the whole time.
So I'm waiting. I mean, I was so for listeners, the three of us all played together along with my wife, and I still have not like unsubscribed from the server that all our stuff is on.
Wow.
And
Thank you for your
yeah,
service.
you bet. No, I mean, yeah. And but I've been waiting patiently for the what is it? Hearth and Home is the supposedly the big expansion supposed to come, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope it's as awesome as I hope it is.
Yeah.
I would have guessed it had already came and went. I had no idea.
We've been
it's
waiting a really long time.
It's like a 6-person team, you know. It's this tiny little development team.
They should be releasing smaller
You would think they would have like
things,
hired people, but they didn't.
Thank you. Yes. Also, maybe don't go the DLC route and just start updating the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Just throw more things in there.
'Cause how
every
much was
week or
it?
two. Hey, I came up with this new idea. Let's throw it into our
It was
fucking
$20,
game.
right? And they sold 5 million units.
Yeah.
So they made $100 million
Yes.
minus 30% for Steam.
Yes.
So they still have $70 million. You'd think they
Hire
could be
some
like,
people.
Yeah, hire some
Thank
people.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been saying that for weeks.
You heard it here, all you Valheim devs that listen to our podcast.
Get off your lazy asses and hire some people.
I'm sure out of the 6 Valheim devs, one of them
Owning your
listens
own
to us.
island.
Other people want to visit. Oh, man.
Anyway,
Oh, cool.
those are the things I've been up to in the last 3 months. Yeah.
Well, god dang.
I think it's been way too long since we've played a game.
I know. It's been almost 30 minutes.
And am I going to hit the right button for Are You Smarter Than Elite Gamer? Okay, fellas, I've got some categories for you.
Oh, do you
In
now?
Are You Smarter Than Elite Gamer, our classic trivia game where I bring different categories that can change from week to week.
Yeah.
This week, the names of them are Google Foo,
I got to write this down. Google Foo.
Potent Potables,
Potent Potables.
Antonyms,
Oh, you took mine. Okay, I was okay with that.
and Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers. Hey, we're brothers. That might have something to do with us.
All right, and I've got a coin in my hand. Isaac, would you like heads or tails?
Tails. That's tails.
It is a tail. You get to go first.
Congratulations.
You get to pick one of those categories.
I would like to pick Google Foo.
Google Foo. This game, this has to do with Google predictive text. So
Okay.
I'm going to read you 3 phrases that are actual things that pop up when you start to type in Google.
Okay.
One of them is not real. The other 3 are real. So you're going to pick the one that is not real. Understand? So these are things that people have actually Googled on Google that come up when you start to type.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're picking the one that's not real.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the 4 options for you. A, why is Zelda so hot? B, why is Zelda a girl? C, why is Zelda British? D, why is Zelda so popular?
British.
I'm sorry, Isaac. The correct answer is, why is Zelda a girl?
Oh.
People actually have Googled, why is Zelda British, apparently.
Okay. And this isn't stealable then, is what you're saying.
Correct.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess she is British.
Oh, that's right. She is British in the game.
Weird.
Weird. That
I
is weird.
guess I didn't realize that until I Googled that. But
Yeah.
there you go. All right, Tim, what do you want?
Zelda's so
How about Blood Brothers?
Blood Brothers. This, what you might think it might be, has to do with brothers in video games. They're questions related to brothers in video games. So the first question is going to be, Tim, please tell me a brother of Solid Snake.
Wait. We have like the thing where we get to
Steel?
steal.
I think, in this category will be stealable.
Brother of Solid Snake?
Yep.
Liquid Snake?
That is correct.
All right.
These are going to get harder.
That was not just an educated guess,
Not
okay?
as funny as Gassy Snake.
I think most of these start easy and get harder, except for one category
Plasma
is a mixed grab bag here. Isaac,
Yes, sir.
Pick a category, sir.
I would like antonyms.
Antonyms. This is much like our famous synonyms, but Tim came up with this one where I'm going to give you the title of a video game in antonym form.
Yep.
Understand?
Yep.
These start easy or get harder. At least I think, but
It's
I'm
not
always
Mass
wrong.
Effect, is it? 'Cause
Here we go.
Energy
universal.
No.
cause. Energy cause.
This-
I bet that's one of them. He's going to bring it up. Go ahead.
Tourist good.
Tourist good. Something evil. Local evil.
Okay, you can take your time to think about it. Find out if you want.
Tourist is a person from the outside. A local is a person from the local. Resident Evil.
There you go. Resident Evil, Isaac.
Amazing. Well done.
Local evil.
Local evil.
All right, Tim.
Potent potables.
All right, Potent Potables is, as you might have guessed, the press your luck category. Sorry,
Okay.
I had another brain fart there. This one, you can keep accumulating points as you keep answering, or you can bank them and stop.
I'm familiar with
Is this
this
potent
show.
potals or potent quotables?
Potables. Potent Potables. So
All right.
these are
So
going
I
to
never
be...
understood what those were on Jeopardy. I forgot.
Potables are like beverages.
Things you
I think.
can
Okay.
drink.
Or,
yeah.
Okay.
So all of these have to do with either like healing items or consumables in video games. I'm going to name a
Poisons
healing
that
item.
kill you slowly.
Most of them are healing items. Some of them are consumables. They're consumables.
Okay.
I'm going to list the consumable. You tell me the game.
Okay.
Okay. Ether.
Final Fantasy.
There you go.
Everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like to press your luck?
Sure.
Estus flask.
Dark Souls.
There you go. Would you like to press your luck?
Let's do one more again.
Blamco mac and cheese.
Blamco mac and cheese. Fallout.
There you go.
I'm going to stop there and take those
there
3
you go.
points.
Tim gets the 3 points.
Ooh.
So press your luck. You
You can keep going until
you
you get one
lose
wrong.
all your points?
You lose all your points if you
get one wrong.
Yep.
That's no fair. Tim got all the ones I would have.
I got the easy ones.
There might be.
You want to try it?
No, I want to do Google Foo again.
All right,
Yeah, that's
Google
pretty
Foo.
fun. I like that. I like all these. Well done, Kenny.
Thank you. All right. Here's a lot of these are Nintendo themed because that's what people Google a lot. But here we go.
How do you know what people Google?
Because I type in why is
Google it.
Here's the thing. You type in why is Zelda and it shows you all the popular things that people have Googled after why is
Yeah,
Zelda.
but I mean, you could have been like, why is somebody from some other game that isn't Nintendo?
I did.
Alex.
Why
But
does
I tried,
Ratchet
but I
and
tried to
Clank?
find the most humorous ones.
Okay.
And the most humorous ones were mostly Nintendo. So here we go.
Nintendo is laughable. I go.
A. Why is Toad named Toad? B. Why is Toad not in Smash? C. Why is Toad not in Sunshine? D. Why is Toad poop so big?
I don't know the answers. I hope it's the fourth one, and Kenny just dreamed that one up.
So here we go. They're all Why is Toad named
Why-
Toad,
Not in Sunshine or
not in Smash
Poop so big.
or poop so big.
Not
Why is
like the
Toad-
last two are the ones that I assume are. What is Sunshine?
Mario Sunshine?
Oh, is that a thing?
That's a game.
It's a
I didn't
thing,
know that.
yeah.
Oh, well, see.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Poop so big then.
I'm sorry. That is a commonly searched thing, apparently. The answer was, why is Toad not in Sunshine?
It's probably a meme. you know?
Yeah, I kind of gave a hint there because Toad is in Sunshine, and
Yeah.
if you knew that, then you would know the answer to that.
They might actually be talking about actual toads.
They are, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's why I threw it in, because it's funny. Okay.
Wait. Toad not in Sunshine, but Toad is in Sunshine? So people wouldn't Google why Toad is not in Sunshine?
Correct.
Why would they?
They did Google, why is Toad not in Smash? Because he's not in Super Smash Brothers.
He is in.
He
see, I got
is
it
in
all.
Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like antonyms,
They're not all like that. That's
which
just it.
flawless segue.
You want an antonym?
Antonym,
All right,
please.
sir. Atheism, fake virtue.
Jesus Christ. Atheism, faith,
Fake.
fake. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Atheism, fake virtue.
Atheism, fake virtue. Let's see. Gaudy. Atheism, fake.
Jesus.
So fake, real, or true, and then virtue. What's the opposite of virtue? Is it sin? I don't know.
You were so close to getting there, Tim.
Yeah.
Isaac, can you steal that? Atheism?
Wait, I got it. Can I go back?
No.
Come on, he hasn't answered
I hit
yet.
the buzzer already.
Please.
I hit the buzzer already. I'm sorry.
Atheism
It's the
is
rules.
fake virtue.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give it to him because I don't. I
You
have
can't.
no
He already
idea.
got the buzzer.
Okay.
You're a dick.
You're in the lead by a lot.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Atheism, fake virtue.
Fake?
I feel like
The fake thing threw me off.
Atheism
Fake.
is faith.
Fake.
I know that.
Okay.
Atheism, and I'm trying to think of the opposite of faith of atheism, which might be faith, for example.
Maybe something close to that.
Religious, God believing.
I think we're going to go for a time's up.
Yeah, time's
All
up.
right. Tim, what is it?
Divinity original sin.
There you go.
Amazing.
So tell me how original and fake are antonyms. Oh, now that I said it out loud.
That's awesome. All right, Isaac, your
Facsimile
pick.
might be a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Your pick of a category, sir.
All right. I think I want to try Blood Brother.
Blood Brothers. I don't know if you're going to know this one. Tim might snag this one from you. Tell me the brother of Brock, the blacksmith in God of War.
Crap, I've been playing it until recently.
Brock and blank.
I can't remember.
I'm sorry.
I've been playing it too, and I can't remember.
Tim, do you remember?
Yes.
If
But
you
you're
told
gonna
me
have
the
to
other
give me a
guys,
second.
if you told me the other guy's name, I would have been like,
I literally have a D&D character named after this guy. And I'm blanking. His name is oh my Siri,
Sucks
not
for
Siri.
you.
God damn it. Sindri.
There you go. I can't believe you pulled that
Amazing.
out.
I definitely would not have remembered
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I'm surprised you pulled that out. And it's your
Well
pick.
done.
Oh, thank you. Sindri of Clan Brocker. It's the name of my, yeah.
Oh.
Brock, actually, his original name in the myth is Brocker with an R.
Oh.
So there you go. Little thing.
Like an ER or just R?
Brokr, I think. Brocker. Yeah. Maybe it's Broker. Blood Brothers. Let's do another one of those. That was
All
fun.
right. I have no idea if either you are going to know this.
Fair.
We're getting into the harder ones, kind of. Who is the brother of Mega Man?
Mega man. What's the name of the red guy? Yeah, like the one that's
guy?
red and it's got long blonde hair.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I
X.
mean,
Nope. Isaac.
no idea.
All right.
Was it the red guy?
Proto Man,
Oh.
which I think is the red guy.
Is that the red guy?
I think he's kind of got red on his, and he's got hair coming out the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
That's Proto Man.
yeah. Okay, cool.
That is Mega Man's brother.
All right.
Isaac, pick a category.
Guess we'll take that
I will
0.5.
pick Google Foo. No, wait. I will pick Potent Potables.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to name the consumable. You name the game. Ready?
Yeah.
Life Stone.
That sounds familiar. Limestone. That's a thing. I even can think of the icon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Me too.
That's totally wild. I cannot think of the game that it's in.
Well, how many games have little icons?
All
guess
the
a lot
ones
of
that
them
I
do,
played,
yeah.
pretty much.
It's probably one of the ones that you play then.
um,
Just take an obvious.
Oh, you
stab
know what
in
I'm
the
thinking
dark.
of? Soulstone. That's not right. Lifestone.
it's like this. The icon is there's the stone and there's a sort of like silver outline, and you.
Imagine crushing it.
No, I don't think you crush it.
No?
No,
That's a thing in Dark Souls, a life gem.
that is a thing in life.
Life
in
Gem?
Dark Souls,
Yeah, but
I
this
was
is
thinking
different.
of God of War. That probably doesn't exist at all. So.
I'm gonna hate me. I don't remember.
It's World of Warcraft.
No, it's not.
Who does the
Man.
Lifestones? Is it Warlocks?
Who does Lifestones? Yeah,
It sounds right. They make.
They
is
do
that
the
right?
Soulstones.
Soulstones.
Maybe they generate Lifestones too. That are like their
never
own
heard
healing
of-
things.
I mean, I looked at a big list of healing consumables from WoW, and Lifestone was near the top.
I think that's right. I think that's
That
what
does
warlocks
sound-
can do to create like an instant potion for themselves. Is Lifestones.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Again.
It's
I never
I mean,
played a warlock.
If we Google it later, I'll give you the point.
All right, give me a potent potables.
Okay. Green herb.
Green herb. I know that.
Yeah, I do too. I'm like, what is that?
Green herb. Is that green herb is Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Yeah, nice.
Press your luck.
Sure.
Snake oil.
Snake oil. Red Dead Redemption.
Correct.
Amazing.
We'll cut off there.
Okay. Oh, he is playing strategically.
I am.
All right, Isaac.
Ryan, I'm here for you. 0 points.
Category Isaac.
Is there any more potent?
I got my
Yeah,
ass
there's
handed
more.
to me with
Let's
our
keep the
last
potent
guest. Last
potables.
time there was
Okay.
a press your luck category.
well, you know, the Australians.
I got killed.
All right,
So,
Isaac. I think you got this. Stim pack. Maybe you don't.
Stim pack. It's not Fallout.
It is. I'll give it to you just because
Okay.
you said
Amazing.
it's not- You said the word. Do you want to keep going?
Well, you know that came to mind for me was StarCraft, because the Terran Marines, you give them stim packs and it ups their damage output. But
I was going to
drains
tell you
health.
guys that if there's another game that you challenge is the thing is actually in, you know, we can confirm and you can get it.
I will press my luck.
Okay. This might be a hard one because I didn't even know this. Dog food. This is a healing item in a game.
This is Fallout, right?
No, I'm sorry.
I have to imagine there is some dog food in there, but it's probably got a name.
It's Wolfenstein. You can eat dog food in Wolfenstein for health.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
Tim,
The original one?
I think it's New Order. The newer one, yeah.
Antonyms. I haven't done that one in a while.
Antonyms. Minimum pleasure.
Minimum pleasure. Maximum. Max pain.
Yay!
Amazing.
Nice.
Thanks.
Isaac.
It was good. It was a pun. That's
That's good. Yeah, I like that too.
Antonyms. Yeah. I would like to do more antonyms.
Okay. Actually, I decided the last two antonyms are worth 2 points each.
Oh, wow.
I thought of
Okay.
that earlier. I wasn't sure I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just because I think they're a little bit harder than the other ones.
Okay.
Safe logic.
Dangerous, irrational.
You said it's safe logic?
Safe logic. This is a tough one.
Unsafe. Unlogical.
I'll tell you, I almost made this one non-toxic logic as well, but it's not toxic. I'm just letting you know. I
Non-toxic
considered both of
logic.
those.
Potent.
Poison. Say it again. Safe.
Safe
illogical.
logic.
Safe logic. Oh man, no, I don't know. Sorry.
All right. Tim?
Unreal Tournament.
No. So safe, opposite of safe. If something is safe, opposite of that is that it's killer.
Killer Instinct.
Killer instinct, opposite of instinct.
I get that.
Logic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Logic versus instinct.
Okay, that's
It's a tough one, but it works.
Okay,
right?
okay. Well, let me do the last one then.
All right, this is
do
the
last one.
toughest.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. Yours ineptitude.
Yours?
Yep.
How's yours spelled?
YOURS.
Okay. Yours. The opposite of yours has got to be mine or
ours.
ours.
Sorry,
Ineptitude. Skill or ability or Minecraft.
There you go. You got it. I can't believe you got it too.
nice.
Tim is running away with it, Isaac.
Well,
You could go back
I
to the
expect
potent
nothing
potables
less.
and try to rack up some
I've
points.
been doing this podcast for a long time, for what it's worth.
and antonames. Are there more antonames?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, there's
antonyms.
not. I'm sorry. That was the
okay.
last hardest one. Yeah. Sorry.
Google foo.
Google foo. Which of these is not real? Why is Mario's mustache black? Why does Mario say gay Bowser? Why does Mario have a green dog? Why is Mario afraid of pianos?
Why does Mario have a green dog?
I don't like that dog. Once again, why is Mario's mustache black? Why does Mario say gay Bowser? Why does Mario have a green dog? Why is Mario afraid of pianos? 3 of these things people actually have Googled.
I'm going to go with the mustache.
I'm sorry. People have Googled why is Mario
Can I
doesn't
guess?
like- Sure.
What's the third one?
Why does Mario have a green dog?
That one.
It is that one.
Oh.
So people have Googled why does Mario say gay Bowser?
So long,
Apparently.
gay Bowsy.
Is that what it is? And
As it was in the original game when he threw Bowser towards the mines on the outside of the arena or whatever.
This guy.
There was it spread more recently that Mario says "So long, gay Bowser" when he throws. And if you listen, it kind of sounds like it.
And what about why is Mario afraid of pianos?
Well,
Can you
in Mario 64, the same game, you go into Big Boo's haunt, and there's a piano that comes to life and like starts chomping around at you.
Okay.
And so maybe there's a game later where Mario freaks out about a piano that I'm not familiar
I guess
with.
that was your question then. Sorry you didn't get it.
That's all good.
What would you like instead?
Google Foo
Okay.
instead.
Okay.
So long, gay Bowsy.
There's 2 more of these. Why is Link so short? Why is Link an elf? Why is Link so hot? Why is Link no longer left-handed?
Why is Link an elf?
That's correct.
Get the fuck
Amazing.
out of here. Yeah.
Jesus, Tim. How are you doing this?
Because there's no Ryan here.
All right, Isaac.
Ryan curses me. He just looks at me and I lose games. No, don't start. Don't start.
Isaac.
Look at me, folks.
Me. What do we got left?
We got a pretty good amount of potent potables left. Which
Let's do
is
potent potables.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Swallow, also known as Swallow Potion.
It's a Bush song. It's a song.
Swallow. Heavy on everything.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Swallow.
is one of the first health potions you can make in The Witcher 3.
Oh,
Really?
Well,
Yep.
see, now Fallon had been playing.
I don't remember that at all.
That
I
is true.
played a lot of the beginning of Witcher 3.
I played none of it, so.
Let's do potent potables.
Okay. Golden Apple.
Golden apple.
Yeah.
Golden apple. Boy, that sounds familiar. Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, sir. It is Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah.
Isaac.
I would not have gotten that.
Yeah. Want to keep doing this?
More
It's the
potent
most
potables.
popular game
Hey.
of all
Suck it out.
time, and you and I didn't have a chance.
Chug Jug.
Oh, well, that would be Fortnite.
There you go.
Amazing.
I got a point.
How the fuck did you know that?
Well, you don't have a point yet unless you stop now. Do you want to stop now or keep going?
No, I definitely would stop now. I got to get on the board.
Yeah, I'll go on now, and I'll go on to potent potables. We'll do another
You want to keep doing it?
Yeah.
Watermelon
Oh, boy. Watermelon.
as a healing item.
Yoshi game.
Oh, that's close. This one was Donkey Kong 64. Maybe in some other Donkey Kongs as well. I don't know. Isaac?
Potent potables.
He heals off of watermelons?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64?
Yep.
There's no healing in that game. There's only 2 hits. You or you with Diddy.
Not according to the internet.
The internet is always right.
Hold on.
You want to challenge
There's
that?
well, I mean, the only reason I challenge it is just a discussion. I don't give a fuck. I'm terribly winning. Is that in Donkey Kong? Oh wait, Donkey Kong 64.
That's what I just said. yeah.
That's yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah, watermelons weren't cool anymore in 1997.
Isaac.
Yes.
Healing Gourd.
Wife of Brian.
Healing Gourd is Sekiro.
Sekiro,
wow, I haven't
that's
played
right.
that.
Dude, it's really good. Like, if you're thinking about another Souls game to play, try out Sekiro. Like,
I've never finished like an actual Souls game. Don't get me wrong. I've spent like
yeah.
dozens
I
of
thought you
hours.
did finish 2.
No.
No?
But I definitely spent hours and hours, and then I was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
done.
man. 2 is like the worst one. It's a good game.
Well, I played 3 and I played Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
Those are the
boy.
ones that I've spent lots
Yeah.
of
Bloodborne's
time
the only
on.
one I've gone all the way through.
And neither of those have I finished because at some point you're just sort of like, okay, it's time for me to go visit my brother.
Well, nobody come at me. I love Dark
yeah.
Souls 2, and I've played hundreds of hours of it, but I'm just saying I still
Good, because I was about to come at you.
Tim,
How many? What's left?
we got Potent Potables left. Antonamed is gone. There's Blood Brothers left.
Let's do it, Blood Brothers.
Okay. I dropped the cap to this marker
Okay.
under there somewhere. All right, Tim.
Yeah.
Name either of the brothers in Brothers.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not Stan. I want to say
Well, it was Norwegian, right? It was no.
Sven.
No,
Sven.
I'm sorry, not Sven. Can you steal this, Isaac?
They had names?
Man, it's so funny because Tim and I played this game
I know
together.
you did.
But
That's why I included it.
We've definitely talked about this.
I don't think I've played it ever since, which was like
Oh, yeah.
2014.
Well, not only that, I doubt they say the names in the game a lot because
No.
I tried to, I don't even know how to pronounce these.
because they just say brah.
And I looked at reviews. I specifically looked at reviews of this game.
Bro, you want to pull that switch, bro?
to
All right,
learn how to
bro.
pronounce them, and I don't even know how to pronounce them. But the answers are Nai and Nia.
Naive. I mean, those sounds, they definitely do that. Like they call for each other. Naive.
There you go. All right, Isaac, you want to
Yeah.
do a brothers one?
Naive.
Isaac,
Yes, I want to do a brothers
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Give me the brothers.
what was Mario and Luigi's last name in the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie?
I know.
Smith.
Nope.
You don't know it?
And what game again?
In the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie,
A movie.
what was Mario and Luigi's last
It
name?
was pizza.
Tim,
It's Mario and Luigi Mario.
there you go.
Amazing.
John Leguizamo always says that.
So it's not pizza.
No, it wasn't pizza. That's the Ninja Turtles' last name.
Leonardo Pizza. Donatello Pizza.
All right,
The head
Tim.
of the family,
That's why they
Splinter
liked it.
Pizza.
I think we have one more in each category except Potent Potables. There's a few
See,
left.
eventually Donatello and April O'Neil got married, and she became April O'Neil Pizza.
Apparently, you can play as April Pizza in the new game.
She shortened it after a while.
Way better. And then Krang and, of course,
Kodos.
Splinter.
Oh, right.
Tim,
Sir.
pick a category.
Oh, right.
There's one left in each, aside from Potent Potables
Google Foo.
and names. Google Foo.
Google Foo.
This is the last Google Foo. Ready?
Yeah.
One of these is fake. A. Dark Souls is a rhythm game. B. Dark Souls is Obama's favorite game. C. Dark Souls is the IKEA of games. D. Dark Souls is thinking of ending things.
What's Obama's favorite game? Dark Souls is Obama's favorite game.
That is correct.
Amazing.
All right, Timothy.
You got to know these things when you're a king.
Isaac, Potent Potables or the last Blood Brother?
I'll take Blood Brothers.
The last one is name either of the Lee brothers in Double Dragon.
Oh, isn't Johnny one of them? Johnny and
Snake.
and
I said just name one of them.
it's not Johnny. It was
I'm
not one of
sorry.
them.
Tim.
Jack.
Nope. It is Billy and Jimmy.
Oh, they're
Billy
so
Lee.
easy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Billy
Billy Lee,
Lee.
Jimmy Lee.
Billy Lee and Jimmy. Why are we saying it like that?
All right, we're rounding this out with Potent Potables. Tim.
All right.
Blood Vial.
Blood vial.
Yep.
Blood vial. Aren't blood vials in? Wait. Blood vial. Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Would you like to press your luck?
Sure.
Yum Yum Deviled Eggs.
Yum yum. Deviled eggs. Yum yum deviled egg. Fallout.
Yep. Would you like to press your luck?
Amazing.
Sure.
Rare Candy.
Rare candy is a consumable in Pokemon.
Wow, I didn't think you know that.
Amazing.
There's one more. Would you like to press your luck?
Sure.
This is the hardest one, I think.
Oh fuck.
Well, I didn't think you'd know the Pokemon one, so here we go. Maximum Tomato.
Oh fuck. No, I have no idea what that is. Maximum tomato. Earthbound.
Maximum Tomato is Kirby. Something Kirby ingests for health. And
That
Tim
makes sense, yeah.
is the winner of
Yeah.
Are You Smarter Than Elite Gamer?
So what was the score?
Do you really want to know?
He had to go into a second row.
Yeah.
Let's see. 14-2.
There you go, Ryan. It could be worse, buddy.
Take solace, Ryan.
Oh, God. Gentlemen, do you remember a couple, I don't know, at this point, a month ago, at least?
Sounds right.
We did a game. I was inspired by Kenny doing a game where he took two plots of video games and smashed them together.
was good.
And then it gave me the idea that, we're a video game podcast that, is interested in other things too. We're musicians. We're moviegoers and stuff, that it's okay to mix media in every now and then. So I developed a game that was a movie video game smash up. Video game smash up.
There you
Smash
go.
up.
Which
Yeah.
that was a good one, which brought us our brother Art Thou Shadows Die Twice.
That's right. Yeah. Do you remember like an example from that one? I don't have one of the.
I remember The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for Red October.
That's right. Yeah. So we had this idea where I would give a phrase basically that would describe a movie in a video game or a video game in a movie, and those things would smash those two. Medias would smash together and create a full title.
Yeah.
So, for example, whatever clue I said ended up as Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
Fair? Okay.
Trying to defect from the Union or Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Is that what that plot was?
Yeah.
I never actually saw that movie.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I should
The
see
Hunt
it.
for Red October is one of my favorite, top 5 movies.
I did just
of all
watch Leon
time.
the Professional for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Cool, yeah.
That's a great movie.
The Hunt for Red October is better.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's McTierney.
Shut up.
Die Hard guy. Die Hard and Predator guy.
Sean Connery.
No. The director.
Director of Die Hard.
John McTierney. He did Die Hard, Predator, Hunt for Red October. Like, he's fucking incredible. Like, all those amazing, basically half of the awesome movies from 87 to 93 were done by John
But
McTierney.
did he do Virtuosity? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
So basically that's what I'm gonna do.
No, I don't.
So basically, this is what we're going to do. Where I'm going to give you a phrase, and one at a time, we're going to go back and forth, and these are going to be stealable.
Yeah, a plot description, right?
Exactly. I'm going to give you a plot description. Piece of paper. I'm going to give you a plot description, basically, that's going to match these two things up, and they can be in either order. So it could be the movie first, followed by the game linked together, or it could be the other way around. So I have I almost put T because that's my
Because of your name.
But fortunately, I can draw one more line and it's an I.
Oh, nice.
So if you guys are ready, I will flip a coin and I will choose somebody to go first. I got a coin here first. Kenny, heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is.
All right.
Let's
do it.
I did a
Let's do it.
I did a Demio flip there. You're gonna learn all about that.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny.
Yep.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Choose a side, create a character, and go online with friends to take on Murlocs, Orcs, Psycho Hose Beasts, and the Shitty Beetles.
Wayne's World of Warcraft.
Correct.
Nice.
Amazing.
It's not just a clever name.
Isaac.
Yes.
All right. Grab your Keyblade and team up with Nala, Timon, Pumbaa, Goofy, and Donald to take on the Hooded Man and take your place as the king of the Pride Lands.
Lion King of something.
The only reason I know this is because I learned what Keyblade was by doing that game earlier a few weeks ago.
There's a little callbacky in there.
Yeah. It's Lion King something, but it's not of. It's Lion King something.
I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Kenny, do you know it?
The Lion Kingdom Hearts.
Correctamundo.
Amazing.
I never played those games, but I learned that the Keyblade is a sword from that game.
Here's a tough one. Kenny, you ready?
Yep.
It's the early 90s. Rebuild faith and civilizations while you do battle against the lieutenants of Satan. But make sure you keep hidden from your crazy mafioso ex-boyfriend. Hell, maybe join a choir.
Join a choir. Well, that immediately makes me think of Nicolas Cage in the choir at the beginning of Face Off, but hold on a second. A crazy mafioso ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think anyone was a mafioso ex-boyfriend in Face Off that I can think of.
For what it's worth, this is probably the hardest one I wrote. So I just got it out of the way early.
Can you read it one more time?
It's the early 90s.
Yep.
Rebuild faith and civilizations while you do battle against the lieutenants of Satan. Make sure you keep hidden. But make sure you keep hidden from your crazy mafioso ex-boyfriend. Hell, maybe join a choir.
Lieutenants of Satan. Could that be a movie or a game?
It's the early 90s.
In the early 90s, Lieutenants of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't think I'm going to get this. Got any idea, Isaac?
Sister Act. Something.
Oh,
There's
Sister.
something to do with Sister Act. I think.
Sister Act.
See,
What?
this is the thing. I always thought you guys should collaborate on this shit. So,
Well, if we don't know, we
If
can't.
you don't know it, then I
it's
encourage
something to do
you.
with Sister
So
Act.
what's the name after Sister Act 2? The subtitle.
Don't go there. It's not that. It's not that.
So
in
it's
the
either
habit, but
so it's either
anyway.
a video game that starts with Act or ends in Sister.
Well,
So it's
Act
Razor? Sister Act Razor.
Correct.
Oh my god! I didn't get that though.
I was gonna say I didn't get that, but that was nice. You got to figure it out. ActRaiser was that game. I don't know. Have you seen, do you remember ActRaiser?
I know the name. I just pulled it out of my
old.
ass right now.
Okay. Okay, Isaac.
Yo.
In this rhythm game series, originally for the Wii, make peace with a nearby native tribe until you become one of them. Then go for a high score or strike a pose.
No idea. I didn't play the Wii. Sorry.
It's okay.
Just Dances with Wolves.
Correct.
Amazing.
I love this game.
That's good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wow.
All right, Kenny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got this one because it's a tough one. Not that tough. Okay. Will Smith might need to be able to transform into flying insects or a giant monster in order to prevent the destruction of Earth in this upcoming action RPG.
That sounded like just a movie. Where I didn't hear where the game was.
Will Smith
Yeah.
might need to be able to transform into flying insects or a giant monster in order to prevent the destruction of Earth in this upcoming action RPG.
So Independence Day, I think, is the movie. If he's defending,
What could be Men in Black?
Yeah, you're right. Action RPG. Men. Black. Day.
Black.
I don't know. Isaac, do you have any idea? We could try to co-op this.
Men in
Upcoming game.
Fresh Prince Men in Black.
Upcoming game. You mean
in Black?
Oh, you mean
Panther.
it's not out yet?
Not out yet.
Interesting.
It's a little tricky, but also narrows it down.
Oh wait, I think I know what it is.
What you got?
Men in Back for Blood,
No.
but Men in Black. That's not right. Those are two different words. I deserve it.
Yeah, very bad, very bad. The answer is Men in Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Isaac.
Yo.
good. Men in Back for Blood.
I like this one a lot. I hope you get it.
I hope so too.
Woody Allen
Use the
narrates.
points.
Yeah, Woody Allen narrates the story of a failed relationship as he recounts his time venturing with her into Dirtmouth, Deep Nest, the City of Tears, and the Crystal Peak.
Annie Hall of something. Hall of something. Can you help me out here?
You are right there.
Something Annie Hall of
Think phonetically instead of spelling it out. Deep Nest,
Hall of
Dirtmouth,
something. Hall of
something of.
Oh, I know what it is.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. You're
right there. We said that at the same time. Come on, get this.
Any Hollow Knight?
There you go.
Amazing.
Well done.
That looks so hard.
Eddie Hollow.
That really hurt.
Oh, it's like Ryan's back here.
Isaac almost passed out.
All right. Kenny, is it you?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to endure Daniel Craig's Southern gentleman accent while uncovering the mystery of why the solar system is caught in a time loop.
Daniel Craig's Southern accent.
Southern gentleman
Southern
accent.
gentleman. Is that Road to Perdition?
No.
It's not. He's in that movie.
Yes, he is, but it's not.
Do you know this one, Ice?
Say it again.
I said, try to endure Daniel Craig's Southern gentleman accent while uncovering the mystery of why the solar system is caught in a time loop.
So Returnal. It sounds like a Returnal for the video game. I could be wrong. There are other time loop games, so I could be wrong about that. But is Daniel Craig in? What is it? A Southern. It's not a Bond. Eastern Promises is another movie.
I feel like
with
if
him.
you don't recognize
That's not
this
him, that's
immediately,
Viggo.
that you haven't seen this movie.
Maybe
which
not.
You should.
I was thinking, I'm getting him mixed up with Viggo Mortensen now. Daniel Craig is Road to Perdition and Bond.
Eyes, Kenny.
Yeah, go ahead and pass
It's
it to him.
definitely Knives Out something.
Oh.
Knives Out.
Oh,
What's-
well, is that a time loop game?
Yeah, it is.
Well, what is it?
Knives Out Riders?
No.
Knives Outlanders?
no.
Knives Out.
Stop it. Isaac, you still get to guess.
Knives Out Landers.
Knives Outland Riders? No, that's not correct. Knives Outer Wilds.
Outer Wild. Damn it. I should have thought of that. I shouldn't have had that shot of whiskey.
This is a special episode, isn't it? All right, Isaac. Return to your family's house and wait, where is everybody? Search for clues of what they've been up to, but watch out for red hot doorknobs and tar on the steps.
I know this one immediately.
Okay.
You definitely
Yeah, no, I know this.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just got to remember the name of the game.
return to your family's house and wait, where is everybody? Search for clues of what they've been up to, but watch out for red hot
Gone
doorknobs.
Home Alone.
There you go.
Correctamundo.
Amazing.
All right, well done.
Nicely job.
Kenny,
Yep.
there's no crying in car soccer.
Rocket League of their own.
Correct.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
That's a clip-worthy one.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Isaac, Edward James Olmos was Emmy nominated for his role as a teacher in the first arcade fighting game to feature fully 3D polygon graphics.
Edward James Olmos?
Mm-hmm.
From Babylon, not Babylon 5.
He was in Babylon 5, but not. That's not what we're thinking.
He was in. Was the other one? It's not Babylon 5. It's
not a sci-fi.
another Oh, it's not a sci-fi.
No.
Oh well, then
Giving
I'm
you that.
totally lost.
This is a tough one. This is why I'm like.
I'm
guiding
pretty
through.
unfamiliar with Edward James almost, except for
Almost.
I know he was in a season of Dexter, and I'm pretty sure he's in Battlestar.
He was in things earlier.
He was in
than
Battlestar.
these
Yeah,
things.
that's what I was thinking of. Like Battlestar, but
But
he
he's
said no
he's
sci-fi,
obviously
so.
in many
I'll
other
tell you,
things.
this is an 80s movie.
Oh, God damn it.
What's the plot?
I actually really hope you get this because it'd be
It's
awesome.
it's
You got it. You had the S.
the name of the movie.
Come on.
Is,
What's the plot?
so it's he's a teacher in like a inner city. It's this whole thing where he's like this inspirational dude, and you know the kids become awesome because thank God Edward James Olmos showed
The
up.
faculty. Dead Poets Society.
There were some awesome scenes in the faculty.
I have no idea what that movie is. I'm not going to get this.
Um,
But it's Isaac's turn anyway, so.
no, it's not do the right thing. It's God. What the fuck is it? I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Okay, you got anything?
No, nothing.
It is stand and deliver to a
Stand.
fighter.
Delivered to a fighter?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a hard one.
I actually knew Virtua Fighter when you said the
Yeah?
first 3D. Yeah.
Stand and deliver to a fighter, which doesn't really roll off the tongue like other ones.
good. No, that's good.
Yeah, I do like
I
that.
like
That's
that.
good.
Who's up?
I am.
Okay. An inventor truly flew too close to the sun when a freak accident with one of his inventions caused a cult classic Greek myth platformer to go from consoles to handheld systems. The cartridges just got too small.
One more time.
I think I know the movie. I don't know. I'm trying to get the game.
When we go on, you repeat it.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid Icarus.
That is absolutely right.
Oh my God. I thought that was wrong because I was like, Kid Icarus is an old game that's not even around anymore.
game.
I was like, yeah.
That's like an old NES game.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got that.
So it only released on like the original console system,
Yeah.
and then went on to do 2 more Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games.
Huh.
And then and then the franchise ended.
I was totally expecting you to say that was wrong as I was saying
You
it.
got it. No.
Nice.
Isaac.
Yo.
I love this game. In this gritty, realistic, war-torn survival game, defend 2 Utes on trial for a murder they didn't commit. 2 Utes.
Hold on. Oh, I know what it is.
This war of my cousin Vinny.
Correct.
Amazing.
I got it right at the same time you did.
Oh wow!
Okay.
All right.
Kenny.
Yeah.
2B and 9S are on a mission to sell brake pads to save the family business in the midst of a war between androids and alien invaders.
Near a Tommy Boy?
You're a Tommy
Tommy
boy.
Boy.
Amazing.
I'm a Tommy Boy.
Oh, Eyes, I'm glad this one came to you.
All right.
Born on the same day as Jesus Christ, the silent main character in this FPS grabs their crowbar and fends off centurions out to strike him very roughly.
Well, that's Half-Life of Brian.
Amazing.
I wouldn't have got that, I don't think.
That was amazing.
God. Okay. Oh, tearing up. This is too good. All right, Kenny. Woo Rene Russo at the U.S. Open in this ultra challenging hand-drawn platform
Tin
shooter.
Cuphead.
Correct window.
Amazing.
Oh man. Okay. You guys are doing excellent, by the way. Yeah. Like this is great. Isaac.
Yo.
Rescue Princess What's-Her-Name from this critical and commercial failure. L. Ron Hubbard's movie adaptation was definitely not groovy. Groovy.
Oh God. Oh, what was the name of that movie?
I know the movie.
I
I'm not
can't
sure
remember
what
the
the
name
game
of
is.
it.
You know the game?
Well, I remember the movie.
I've got a guess.
The one with John Travolta and Duder, who was the sniper in Saving Private Ryan. I can't remember the name of the movie. I can't remember.
I've got a guess.
You got to buzz this man for that
Okay,
one.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing the game here because I have no idea what the plot of this game is. Battlefield Earthbound?
No,
Damn it.
I'm sorry. You're both wrong.
All right, what is it?
Battlefield Earthworm Jim.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That was
Groovy.
terrible.
I remember nothing from Earthworm Jim. I know I played it. I just don't remember.
fucking great game.
All right, Kenny. A father of 3 with advanced delusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage may be the cause of the bloodbath inflicted in this top-down shooter with a bitchin' soundtrack.
Father of 3 with delusion.
The 3 don't.
Schizophrenia.
He has it. A father of 3 who has advanced delusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage may be the cause of the bloodbath inflicted in this top-down shooter with a bitchin' soundtrack.
See, the only thing I think of when I hear I don't even know if he was a father. I think of a Beautiful Mind when I hear the schizophrenia, but I don't think he had rage. He was just movie father schizophrenic with narcissistic rage. I don't know this. Do you have any idea, Isaac?
I mean, so for the game, I'm thinking Hotline Miami or something with like a cool. Because Hotline Miami does have a pretty kick-ass soundtrack, but I don't know. I mean, Hotline Miami Vice would be an awesome answer, but it's not.
You're on track. You got the game right.
Maybe it's a movie that ends in hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Unless it's Miami.
Mi Amigo.
Exactly.
Miami.
Hotline Miami. Me Padre.
Guys. Oh, you're killing me. Hey, give up?
I don't know the movie.
Honk yourselves.
All right.
Hotline Miami, myself, and Irene. All right. Isaac?
Yeah.
Pryor and Wilder are at it again. Thrust into a murder plot, our heroes must be each other's eyes and ears to roll around town to help replace the stars and planets in the sky. This is a hard one. So,
Well, when I hear that, I think hear no evil, see no evil. See no evil, hear no evil. So, okay, so I may or may not have the movie, but repeat the clue again?
a father of three with events now. Pryor and Wilder are at it again. Thrust into a murder plot, our heroes must be each other's eyes and ears to roll around town to help replace the stars and planets in the sky.
I know what it is.
Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy, no evil, hear no evil.
Correctamundo. Well done.
Katamari Damacy.
Kenny.
Yeah.
In this homage to classic Metroidvanias, glitch through walls and use a plethora of weapons to win the heart of a woman at a butcher shop with a mysterious past. I mean, seriously, why does she know Russian?
Win the heart of a woman at a butcher shop. Who knows Russian? I seem to remember a butcher shop or a butcher thing being in So I Married an Axe Murderer. Is that right? But I don't know the a Metroidvania. Murderer. So.
Homage to classic Metroidvanias.
Homage to classic Metroidvanias. Axiom Verge. Hollow Knight. Got Shovel Knight. Damn it! I don't know I can't think of the game.
Aren't Castlevania and Metroid classic Metroidvanias?
We're going to get into this?
I mean, I would say yeah, they kind of are, yeah. Oh wait, there's Bloodstained. That's not it either. Is it Murderer or is it So? Do you have any idea what the game is? No?
Give a hint.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not the full name of the movie. It's not the last word of the movie that dips into it. It's actually the second to last word that dips into the game name.
Oh, so I was on the right track. It's So I Married an Axiom Verge.
Correct. There we go.
Amazing.
You don't have to give me the point for that one. But
It's all right.
Okay.
Isaac.
That was a tricky.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that one. Is this question that
was
one?
a rough one.
Yeah. Okay.
We got one more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I wouldn't recommend entering the mind of this 80s ego-obsessed investment banker if for no other reason than being forced to listen to Huey Lewis. Lots of emotional baggage in there, to say the least.
All right. Well, I know the movie, but
I know.
repeat the clue again.
I wouldn't recommend entering the mind of this 80s
Those
ego-obsessed...
American Psychonauts.
Correct.
Amazing.
You guys did really good.
Nice.
You got
You
like
did
all
good,
but
man.
one
This is
of my
amazing.
clues.
Fuck yeah.
Well done. Kenny, you if I don't count that last one, you won by 1 point.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Look at that.
guys
You hung in
kicked
there.
ass.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
fuck
seven,
you, Ryan.
7-6.
That
We
was,
love you, Ryan. I miss you.
that was a good one,
I love you,
guys.
Ryan. I miss you. Your job is hard.
I like that game. I want to play this game all the goddamn time. It's one of my favorites.
a good
I like
thing-
this podcast. I want to record this podcast all the goddamn.
It's a good thing we skipped the debate this time because we're already at 2 hours right now.
Skip a debate. Okay.
Well, it'll be less than that when I edit. But,
Yeah.
but we'll have to have me and Tim. Oh, I'm going to burp because I'm kind of drunk now. Me and Tim will. This is the first podcast we've done where I drank a little bit before. So
Actually, me too. So. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did.
I was about to say that me and Tim will settle the score on our Final Fantasy VII remake debate at some other point in the future.
It's gonna
Because we were
happen.
going to do it once and for all and do a real debate over whether that.
I feel
But then we
like,
got too drunk and forgot to debate it.
I feel like I really want to judge this debate.
Well, next time you come on, we'll debate it then.
Yeah,
Promise?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, we'll hang
sweet.
on to it.
Yeah,
sure.
All right.
That's
Okay.
absolutely. You could
Good
come
times, guys.
even if you want to do it remotely. We could do that. 'cause
To
we're
my wonderful brother Isaac, thank you so much for being on our show.
You're welcome.
Another time.
Thank you so much for having me again. I really
I'll
appreciate
love
give you
having you on here.
since we didn't do the slap a debate, I'll just give you a celebratory bass sting.
it. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
go.
That was for you.
Thanks, guys.
And if you
the
guys
best.
have games that you want to come up with and send to us, TheLeetistPod@gmail.com, at TheLeetist on Twitter. Send us your ideas, your
for sure.
debate topics, trivia questions, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I got that. That was good.
Was there something to get there?
Naughty by nature.
That was a nice accent.
I don't even get that reference. I know who Naughty by Nature is. I didn't know that was a thing. Saying it very long like
Please,
that.
folks, send us your ideas. We're always looking for new things to debate. We're looking for new games to play. We're looking for new trivia topics. If you've got something in the news that you really want us to talk about, just send it out.
For the love of God.
We will absolutely talk about it.
Let
for
the
sure.
boy sleep in your bed.
Like the first person that sends us something is going to be a hero.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Think
You'll
of
be
that.
celebrated.
Yeah. You will go down in the annals of history.
On the Leetist podcast. We'll get you guys next week. Thank you for joining us.
TTFN.
Goodbye.
Later.
What up, guys?